It's the 18th of June, 2016, and family's coming in today. So, anything I have planned, not sure what's going to happen. I don't mean that as a negative either. I'm just saying that you don't really make plans whenever something like that's going to happen, because, you know. Although, I will say this, I'm probably planning on cleaning this place up, because it's a mess. Side note, my dehumidifier turned off last night because it got to that full mark, you know, the full mark that they get, and then they shut off. And my allergies, I think, are going nuts this morning because of it. Took a pill, blowed my nose, it's ridiculous. I love where I live. Look at this. It's freaking gorgeous this morning. First recruit to the academy has arrived. Taskmaster. So I had a fairly interesting conversation with Mom earlier. She's considering cutting the cord. And for those of you that may not know what cutting the cord is, it's a term that means you're getting rid of your terrestrial TV. It's commonly referred to cable, but of course the people that have satellite that get rid of it too are still cutting the cord, but yeah, you know. It was an interesting conversation as to, like, Hulu, Netflix, all of those choices out there, right? And it is kind of for the same reasons that most people cut the cord. The amount of money you pay versus the stuff you get out of it. It's still a consideration. It's not me saying to you guys, oh yeah, they're cutting the cord. It's just a consideration she's going through right now. And I have some expert cord cutters that I'm friends with that I need to ask about this situation as well, just to get some tips and things like that. By the way, I'm going to apologize right now. I'm gonna let the pops go. I'm getting tired of doing multiple takes of these things just because of a pop. And I guarantee about 90% of you that are watching these don't care that there are pops in these snaps. It's just me being obsessive-compulsive. So yeah, that'll save me time. Meanwhile, the relatives they're late, pretty much. And one word is why they're late. Atlanta. Well, actually 2 words. Atlanta traffic. It's ridiculous at times. So it made them travel later than they thought. They were later. Their whole schedule just got out of whack because of it. It happens. I've been in Atlanta traffic. Thankfully, I was on a bus instead of driving, but still, Atlanta traffic is not pretty. So yeah, they're late, so we've got more of a gap to get the stuff done around the houses and stuff that we need to do. For me, that means I'm going to be playing my podcast that I need to catch up on while I'm cleaning. It's an excellent multitasking for things like that. Oh, by the way, Dad randomly brought some Skittles home from where he works, so I got the chance to try this whole green apple thing. Skittles recently changed the green flavor from lime to green apple. I didn't have any idea. Because it had been so friggin' long since I ate a Skittle. I mean, it was almost ridiculous how long it had been since I eaten one of those things. So I tried them. Thankfully, the pack had about 3 of them in them, so I could pop them all in my mouth at once and really get an idea. Tasted pretty good, actually. This coming from a guy that eats a Granny Smith apple every second break at work. So take that with that bit of knowledge and a grain of salt. So the first thing I'm going to do in here is vacuum, because you can't listen to shows while you're vacuuming. Kinda doesn't work out. So tidying up around here actually did not take as long as I thought. Kind of one of those things where you give it more time than you think. So I'm going to boot the Sims up, probably turn the air conditioning on because I'm going to need it, and play some of that for a while. There I am. I decided to start from scratch because it's been such a freaking long time. Guys, my Sim just got abducted. Wonder if it was the conversation I had with the aliens at the club the other night. Well, since I put him on the inventor track, he has a freeze ray he can possibly defend himself with, hopefully. There's a bit of a glow coming from my Sim's stomach, and it's feeling uncomfortable. What did they do to me? Spoiler alert, I paranoidly, because I'm a fan, know what they probably did to me, but I'm making tension. And it's happened. The thing that I knew was going to happen, but it's happened. Like I said, dramatic tension. Here it is. Samuel just gave birth to a baby boy. That's right, the freaking aliens impregnated me. This is what happens when I get back into The Sims. This is what happens when I talk to a couple of aliens at a bar. This. Seriously, though, it will be fascinating seeing the thing grow up and everything, so be nice. Makes me kind of wish I was doing a Let's Play of The Sims, you know, because that would be an interesting thread to carry on. There he is, little Ford Lewis. Yeah, I had to make the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. I'm going to go ahead and age him up to a child, though, instead of keeping him as a baby for a while. It's an option, so I'm going to do it. With my Sims, I usually have the aging settings and stuff turned off, because I prefer to just keep them solid where they are. And in all my time of playing The Sims, this has never happened to one of my Sims, so this is an experience a lot of people have went through, but I haven't yet. And a neat mechanic, I don't know if it's new or not, but Ford here has us a disguise. So when he goes out in public, he'll look like that instead of his actual alien self, so he won't freak as many people out. Families in, they got in safe, thank goodness. They got behind this huge wreck, apparently, and that held them up a little bit. And if you can't tell, I'm a bit tired, so I'm just going to spend the rest of the night still listening to shows, catching up, and just relaxing. You ever go to type and realize you're too dang tired to type, and it's just not working? That's me right now. So with that interesting revelation, I think I'm going to go ahead and head off to bed. Good night, everybody.